welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. This video shout out goes to Karen Lynn. Karen, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button and becoming a part of the Fawn fam, Fawn squad, Fawn community. It's so awesome to have you be on board with our whole little community that goes on here. I hope that you stay an active commenter because everybody becomes such incredible friends on this channel. It really is awesome. And I also hope that your Ciate palette is so much better than mine. I cannot believe how little pigment there was. It was just, I was so excited. I loved her first release and they just totally dropped the ball on the second volume 2, the second release. I don't know what is going on. So many of these holiday palettes are just not meeting expectations. You know, it's just, there's no excuse for the lack of pigmentation and how they blend and the color payoff, and it's just, I don't know what it is. So many holiday releases have been really crappy. But today's video is on the new Prism palette by ABH, the new glow kit, the sugar glow kit, which I think they just like brought back. I don't think it's actually new. And then the new blush palette in Radiant. And all three of these palettes are incredible! I'm so excited. All right, so I'll start with this baby. She is so beautiful. I tried to put as many shades to the test as I could, and I ended up using Unity, Obsidian, Lure, Parallel. So I did use 4 of the mattes, and I used these 2 metallics. And this would be an insane highlight on its own. Then I so wanted to like do a look with Eternal, do a look with Osiris, do Dimension. All of these metallics would be so incredible just on their own. When you mix Throne and Pyramid together, you get the coolest green color. But I just tried to, like, I kept them mainly separated and then mixed it a little bit because I just wanted to see, and it's the coolest color. So if you like lay down, you know, Throne and then lay down Pyramid over top of it, oh my gosh, so cool. But then Throne on its own, Pyramid on its own, Dimension, the purple shifts on this, I want that all over my lid on its own. Sphinx is amazing. Eternal just looks so beautiful to be on its own. And Osiris, however you say it, has like these lavender type of purple glitter reflex within that metallic, and that shade is insane. So wait until you guys see these metallics swatched out. They are so beautiful. And then I did do another swatch of Subculture because I know somebody asked if they're similar palettes, and they're really not, but they will complement each other so well when you work with them together because the colors are just, it's like, I have an itch. It's like an amazing palette. If you put these 2 together in one big palette, it would be such an incredible color scheme. Like, these are just, you can see how well that these 2 palettes would work together. Now, they did change up the formula, you know, from Subculture, which is a good thing and it isn't. I love this. I actually wouldn't change anything after I finished working with it. I have like Romeo's hair. It's so itchy, sorry. After working with this, it is so, so beautiful. It is pigmented. It's pretty much fuss-free because Subculture, you know, you did have to go in with a light hand, dab the shadow, and then kind of pack it on. I just love the pigmentation in Subculture so much, and it seems like most palettes now don't compare because I think that Subculture is one of the best highly pigmented palettes that is on the market. And so you can even feel a difference when you're putting your finger in Subculture and when you're putting your finger in Prism. Prism is back to like the modern Renaissance type of pigmentation, how it feels, the creaminess, the pigmentation, the blendability. It's all A+. It is incredible. I just feel like I got spoiled with Subculture because I really loved how like just uber pigmented this one is. I I love this palette so much. I know a lot of people didn't, so I get that they kind of went back to their Modern Renaissance formula for Prism, but when you put your finger in Subculture, you just feel like you're putting it in like this plush cushion, and you know by touching it that you have to be delicate with putting your brush in. You can't like pound away at the pan. This one has the normal kickback that you expect from Modern Renaissance, and it is pigmented. They blend out amazingly well. You know, the metallics just pack such a punch. So I think both palettes are incredible. There is a difference, but I think most people will be happy that this one is different, but it's still, look at my eyes. It's not lacking in pigment. It is so incredible. Unity is the only shade that was a little bit like, it swatched and looked like it does in the pan, but when you go to blend it out, it actually has more of a yellow hue to it. So be aware that this one does blend yellowish. And Obsidian is a really nice black. It's not like the most uber dark pigmented black that they make, but I really like the balance of the black in this one because it's not too harsh where it's like scary or intimidating to work with. It's just a nice black. But everything else, spot on, incredible. I cannot recommend this one to you guys enough. And if you have it in you, I really think that these two will be so amazing together too. But if you're scared of how the pigmentation is on this one, you don't want to worry about having to be fussy or anything. You just want to like get a look, you know, one and done. This is so, so awesome. All right, then the blush palette. Oh my God. Okay, this hair. Thank you so much, Romeo. This is so pigmented. This is almost too pigmented. You literally need to dab your brush once and then go on, and then you'll be good to go. If you try to swirl your brush or really coat it well and you don't dab it, it is so highly pigmented, but this is such a beautiful formula. It's so creamy, so just buttery, pigmented, and beautiful. This one has the littlest bit of gold sparkle in it, but you can't really tell. Even in the swatch, you don't see it either. So I think this one would blend out into just this really beautiful, radiant pink. And the other three shades are totally matte, but they are pigmented, so beware. Dab your brush in once, dab it off, and then put it on and build up the intensity if you want. When I went in with this shade, it was like bam, pink. So I needed to, you know, get a stippling brush and then kind of diffuse it out a little bit. But this is an awesome palette to have on hand if you like your blushes. And this highlighting palette is incredible. I worked with all 4 shades so you guys could see them all in action. These are so creamy and buttery. There's no glitter in them. They just have this crazy, like almost UV aspect to them. Like this marshmallow comes off so pink. My stomach's growling loudly. It's dinner time. Comes off with this beautiful pink hue. I put butterscotch down as my main base, and it just had this like amazing glowing champagne color. Marshmallow is what's in my inner corners and under my brow bone, and it has like this ultraviolet, like, I don't know, light gold. It's not champagne, but almost like this ultraviolet gold glow to it. And then Starburst, I just hit the very tops of my cheekbones with to add even more glow. This is so good. You guys would not be disappointed in this either. So all 3 drops that Anastasia just did, I cannot recommend enough. This one does come in another shade that's radiant. Then there was a deeper one for deeper skin tones. So I didn't pick it up because it won't work for me, but this formula is so great that I'm sure like the deeper one will be just as amazing too. So all 3 A++++, home run, ABH, knocked it out of the park. I'm so excited. So if you guys want to see swatches, see how to get this eye look, see the comparison in Subculture and Prism swatched, see the blushes, see the highlights, see all that swatch, and see that in action, and just all of the goodness in this video, then just keep on watching. All right, it's finally time to swatch this baby and the other goodies that came in. Tyra, this also killed me not touching this yesterday. I can't even begin to tell you. Trust me, this was torture. So it wasn't just for you guys like a sneak peek. This was like worse to look at it rather than waiting until today when I could film with it. But oh my god, this is so beautiful. So I'll be swatching this, and if anybody missed yesterday's video, this is Velvet and it is so stunning. This is the like most sleek palette yet that I think Anastasia has released, and it says a luxe holiday eyeshadow collection with 14 shades featuring universal neutrals and prismatic metallics. And as usual, Anastasia is cruelty-free. This palette was made in the US, but the brush was made in the People's Republic of China, just like the last palette when people were accusing SUBCULTURE of being made in China. It is only the brush that comes with the palette that is made in China, and it's still synthetic hairs as well. So this baby, everything's cruelty-free, made in the US. Then the blush kit comes in this palette, or this packaging, and it says full pigmented blush with buildable intensity with a seamless finish. So this is vegan, cruelty-free, and does this one say where it was made? Almost looking like this was made in China, the blush palette, because it says distributed by Anastasia, California. Then it has their Romania office, and then it says made in People's Republic of China. So this may have actually been made in China, not the palette, blush, or not the eyeshadow palette, but the blush palette. And this is what it looks like. These are really beautiful shades, so we'll be playing with at least one of these today too. I'll swatch out everything. And then the Sugar Glow Kit, which I'm so excited for, says metallic powder highlighters for intense luminosity. Complementing shades can be layered together to brighten cheekbones and décolletage, or worn separately over eyelids, brow bones, and inner corner of the eyes. This is also vegan and cruelty-free, but this also appears to have been made in China. This is so pretty. I don't think the camera can even pick up. There we go. Because this has like sparkle on it, and then it has that gradient packaging too. So this is beautiful. And this one does not have a mirror, but look at the size of these pans. So we are going to be playing with these highlights today too. Doesn't smell like anything, but it's called Marshmallow Gumdrop Butterscotch and Starburst. The names are making my mouth water. So I'm going to get to swatching all of these bad boys, and I will be right back. Oh my god, you guys. This palette is ridiculously beautiful. So creamy, so pigmented. It's like butter, but not the way SUBCULTURE was, where you put your finger in and you just knew that you had to be really careful with it. But this is such an incredible formula. I'm dying. I'm dying. Can we just take a moment and look at these shades? I literally want this shade, this shade, this shade, and this one all over my lid. Like, I honestly don't know what to do because I am obsessed with those four metallics. These other two metallics are also really nice. This one is a metallic with like pink glitter in it, which is so beautiful. And the mattes are amazing. The black is the only one that didn't give me like a great swatch, but we will play with that on the lower lash line and see how it is. So first row, we have Lucid, Eden, Unity, like how perfect of transition shades are these? Sphinx, Osiris, I don't really know, but it is beautiful, so who cares? Sphere, that is neon, and neon is so difficult to achieve. And then we have Obsidian for the black, that finishes the first row. Then Dimension. I love this one. Look at, like, I don't even know. Then Parallel, Pyramid. Look at this gold. Oh my God. And then Throne. I'm dying over Throne. What? And then Saturn. I love all three of these shades, Eternal and Lure. So freaking beautiful. Now let me switch arms for the blush kit and the glow kit. Oh my gosh, you guys, these blushes are so incredibly smooth and creamy and buttery and beautiful. If you were hesitating on this blush kit, you guys need to get this blush kit. And then same with the glow kit. I'll show both of these palettes first. These 4 highlight shades are so beautiful and creamy, buttery, smooth, pigmented, but they have the most beautiful finishes in all 4 of these shades. It is unbelievable. So we have the first 2 blushes and then the last 2, and these are just so amazing. And then for the highlights, like, I'm in love. This is Marshmallow, Gumdrop, Butterscotch, and Starburst. I love all 4 of these so much. So now I'm going to go prep and prime my eyes and try to figure out what the heck to do for an eye look, because I think I might want to do like 4 looks with this palette. Not today, obviously, but I am obsessed. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, I know somebody, I think it was Shabby Bex, was asking for a comparison between Subculture, which is the top one, and Prism, which is the bottom. And they are very, very different palettes. The color scheming is so awesome between these two. Like, if you have both of these palettes, the looks you can create would be endless. They just complement each other so well. And I don't know if that was Norvina's thought or not. I actually never went to ABH's site this time to look at the commercial, but this is so beautiful and I am so pumped to make looks with both these palettes together. So I did swatch out Subculture again, so you guys can also see comparison swatches. All right, I didn't really think this through, but on the top is Prism, on the bottom is Subculture. But you can see how all of these shades just complement each other so nicely. So starting with my Clarity E31, I'm going to dip into Unity and lay that down. All right, this actually applies way more yellow than the swatch appears. This looks like it would be kind of a mustardy transition shade, but it actually has way more of a yellow hue to it. So just something to keep in mind. And there is powder kickback. It's not terrible, just blow it away and it doesn't stick in any of the shades. But I am kind of bummed that they changed the formula from Subculture. I'm not going to lie, I really enjoyed the pigment that Subculture gave, but I'm going to keep going at it. I'm going to go over the yellow, still sticking with my Clarity E31 using Lure. Now taking my Moda Pro crease brush, I'm going to dip into Parallel. Now taking my Marc Jacobs the crease brush, I'm going to go back into Lure. These are blending so incredibly well. Taking my MAC 242, I'm going to dip into Pyramid. This was a really hard decision. Coat her well. That gold. Now I'm going to dip into Throne. Mixing the gold over that like insane turquoise, just jewel colored, then creates like this extra green shade. These are so amazing. Now taking my Wayne Gloss number 20 brush, I'm going to dip back into Parallel and put some of that on the outer corner. Now I'm going to take some of Too Faced Snoot Glitter Pop Peel Off Eyeliner in the shade Lucky Bitch and put some of this in my crease. Alright, I'm going to go finish up my face and then I will be back to do blush and highlight, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, I filmed like what's new at e.l.f. video that I have not published yet, but I already edited it, exported, obviously filmed it, you know, it's uploaded to YouTube, all of that. I'm just waiting for data export or publish it because there's been so much going on with so many videos. But I just found this little guy that was still in his package. So I thought I'll show you guys right now because the video is not up anyway. So I just missed this one when I was swatching all of the other liquid glitters that I picked up. And that's what the silver looks like. So this one is the most pigmented out of all of them, but it's more like a silver metallic liner rather than glitter, even though it appears to be glitter. These ones were not that impressive in the video. A little spoiler alert, but there's a bunch of new stuff in that video that is awesome too. So I just thought in case, you know, well, obviously this video is going up first, so this is missing from the video, but goes with the e.l.f. video. All right, so going into the blush kit. Again, this is the Radiant one. There were two. I think I'm gonna take this shade. It kind of has a little bit of a mauve undertone to it rather than one of the corally ones because that won't really go either. So this is my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flawless Blush Brush. Whoa, that is pigmented. Okay, I'm going to take this ColourPop stippling brush just to try to blend this out a little bit. All right, taking my Ray Morris Deluxe Kabuki brush, I'm going to dip into a butterscotch. Start with this baby. All right, now I'm gonna take Marshmallow and put that under the brow bone and inner corner so we can see that one. All right, so here is Butterscotch on my cheeks, down my nose and on my Cupid's bow, and then Marshmallow on the inner corners and under the brow bone, so you can see that like intense, almost metallic gold, light gold hue that's within this white shade. So pretty. Of course, my eye is running. Why wouldn't it be? So I am like loving this. I so want to play with the other two shades right now too. I think I'm going to take Starburst on my Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter F03 and just put a little bit of that up here. Action. All right, I threw on Ciate London's Glitter Flip Liquid Lip in the shade Candy, but this does have silver glitter that comes through and I really wanted gold. I'm feeling really like in holiday mode right now. I know it's like early for holiday tutorials, but I'm seriously feeling like such Thanksgiving, Christmas vibes, like, so I'm just making a holiday look. So I did put this on as my base pink, but then I took the Urban Decay Special Effects lip topper in 3rd Degree and put that over top for the gold. So I just felt like playing. And then I realized I can still demo I use Starburst. Gumdrop. I'll put Gumdrop on my collarbone so we can still see this shade in action too. This is my A23 brush. Okay, this is a beautiful pink. Oh my gosh. Why do I keep forgetting Gumdrop? If they don't look like really that pink and that gold in the pan, so you do want to swatch these out before applying them if you pick this kit up. This kit is so pretty. Okay, I'm obsessed with that pink. It's not even really showing up the pink tones, but it's a very, well, maybe now you can see it a little bit better. Very, very pretty pink. And then I did add on Starburst just on the tops. So we have all 4 highlights in action right now. But this is like this iridescent, like almost ultraviolet pink shift that's coming through. It's really, really cool. All right, back into this baby. Taking my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, I'm going to start off with Unity and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Now sticking with my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, I'm going to take Lure and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Now taking my MAC 212, I'm going to dip into Obsidian so we can test this black out. This is a really nice black. So the swatch was a little bit like but it does work out really nicely. But I think if it wasn't on a concentrated brush, it would require like some building of the black. But I kind of like when black shades are a little bit more subdued because it does give you a little bit like, you know, wiggle space if you mess up compared to having jet black if you're going in on your like upper lid. So I do like this black a lot. Now I'm going to take my Luxie 111 brush and go back into Luxe just to kind of help blend this a little bit. Now taking the Too Faced Glitter Pop Liner, I'm going to put a little bit of that on my lower lash line. Alright, this makeup look is complete. I'm just going to go get dressed, do my hair, and I will be right back. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys are as impressed with all 3 palettes as I am, because I just freaking love all 3 of these so much. I'm so happy. I love them. They're so good. You guys need to get your hands on them, and I do not think you will be disappointed. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.